My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every single week, we break down full fight cards. We give you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content. And that brings us to the main event of the evening. We have Jack Hermansen fighting Sean Strickland. Jack Hermansen, 22-6 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, alternating wins and losses. Sean Strickland, 24-3 overall. He's 5-0 in his last 5, and he's coming off of a grappling loss in December. Not in the UFC, just a straight-up fun grappling match that he did. He did lose that. So take that for what it is, considering he's fighting a grappler in this fight. Jack Hermansen is a great grappler. If he takes you down, he's pretty dominant from there. His striking is solid, but he's not going to be KOing anybody anytime soon. What I like about Jack is that he will stick to a game plan and he will have success. He took Shabazian down 3 times in a win, Martin Vettori down twice in a loss, Jacare Souza down 3 times in a win, and he's just not afraid to put himself in harm's way to get takedowns and make something happen. He knows his skill set and he sticks with it. Sean Strickland is a blue-collar striker. He just walks forward and throws a ton of punches. He doesn't have incredible power, but it is deceiving because he'll land jabs that seem to do real damage, and he'll land straights that are really touching people up, even though there's 0 hip rotation behind any of these strikes, and they are just 100% coming from his arms. He does have a fantastic takedown defense at 81%. And what's even more impressive about that is that it is newer, meaning earlier in his career, you could have taken him down, and taking him down was a path to victory, where later in his career, he really closed those gaps and his takedown defense has held up. And on top of that, he added takedown offense because in that win against Uriah Faber a few months ago, he had 4 of his own takedowns. And this is an interesting fight because for a little while now, I personally have thought that Sean Strickland is a bit overrated. Just watching a guy walking forward, throwing like lackadaisical punches from his arms and not his hips, I just wasn't impressed. But it is impossible to not be impressed with this guy, with the streak that he's put together, the volumes he's putting, the things he's doing are very, very impressive, regardless of how you feel about his social media presence. And I know that Hermansen isn't exactly the #1 contender, in the division, but I do think he's an opponent that won't be comfortable just standing in front of Sean Strickland and just handing over a decision like we've seen some other fighters do. I like Hermansen here to push a grappling pace and non-stop looking for takedowns. The issue is, I don't know if it's enough. I have to go with Sean Strickland because I think Hermansen is submission or bust sometimes, where Sean can turn the tables and ride out a decision by mixing in takedowns, as well as the way that he did against Uriah Hall. And if I didn't see the Uriah Hall fight, I actually do think Hermansen would be my pick. But watching Sean Strickland outstrike Uriah Hall, take down Uriah Hall, it just added a whole new layer to his game. And as much as I want to see him lose, and I don't know why I'm hating on the guy, but as much as I want to see him lose, Jack Hermansen, I don't think he's going to be the guy to do it. He will come forward. I don't think he's going to engage in the striking. He's going to look for the grappling. It's very possible he gets a takedown and a submission, but I think he'll get frustrated, and I think over time, those million jabs and those million straight punches are just going to touch his face up, beat him up, slow him down, and the grappling will be less and less effective as the fight goes on. So I do like Sean Strickland here. Take a closer look. Maybe maybe I'll find a bet here that makes some sense. But right now, the polarizing on social media, Sean Strickland is the pick. Guys, if you want 50 free bucks, go to wewantpicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners. Make a deposit. Let me know, and I'll send you $50. You want to sign up for all 5? Great. I'll send you $250. wewantpicks.com/bets. I'll see you for our full card breakdown with Jacob and multiple perspectives.